Up next on Good Taste, cook like an Italian in your own kitchen.
With a little pressure, very good.
Pasta lessons from a celebrity chef. You'll want to nosh every last bite at this spot. Then, meet the champion pitmaster serving up juicy barbecue and a famous cheesy Tater Tot Casserole. Plus, in H-Town, a ramen revolution made even better with a splash of Japanese whiskey. I kind of get it now. Good Taste starts right now. Hi everyone, welcome to Good Taste. I'm Tanji Patton. Each week we travel the state to bring you fantastic restaurants. This week we're going to start at a cool place in the Alamo City, a great spot where uptown dining upstairs pairs perfectly with a little Italian noshing downstairs, all courtesy of a celebrity chef. It's the best of both worlds at Silo Elevated Cuisine in San Antonio, where dining upstairs is upscale with awe-inspiring American classics. Downstairs at Nosh, a cozy Italian-style neighborhood bistro with sensational salads, pastas, shareable plates, and those amazing truffle fries.
They're very good.
One of the things that we had tonight was the chicken fried oysters, and they were absolutely amazing.
Plus, there's a nightclub next door at the Silo Bar. So much excitement under one roof. Back at Nosh, it's a cozy, modern trattoria with exposed brick and a small open kitchen.
We love Nosh. This is a neighborhood place. We come here about 2 or 3 times a month.
Sure, regulars like the laid-back feel at Nosh, but the star chef is also an attraction. Chef Luca Della Casa was a finalist on Food Network Star. Oh, whoa!
It's good, right?
Yes, it's like garden fresh. I mean, these flavors are amazing. Amazing flavors indeed. Whether you're nibbling on the wild boar pizza, layered with roasted tomatoes, red onions, braised wild boar, fresh mozzarella, and chive-infused sauce.
I'm happy you like it.
Oh, I love it. Or noshing on the rustic maltagliati pasta with Spanish chorizo, sautéed onion, fresh spinach, and a rustic house-made pasta, showered with fresh Parmesan. Or my favorite, the signature shrimp salad. So this is the dish I get pretty much every time I come for lunch.
Yeah, you know this very well.
A simple yet zesty creation with farm-fresh tomatoes, cucumber, basil, and a red vinaigrette. Going back for more.
Good choice.
When I think of you, I see you in an Italian kitchen, and not a giant kitchen, but just something cool and cozy and just doing your thing. And that's, to me, kind of what Nosh is.
Patrick Richardson, when he asked me to come and join the Silo family, he told me, I have Nosh, there is a beautiful space, you know, it's like a white canvas for you. I want you to come in and express your type of food.
That's Italian-inspired, simple yet fresh flavors, prepared to perfection. This is, I guess, an appetizer.
Yes, correct.
But there's so much flavor, and it's fresh too. The tomatoes, the zucchini.
Absolutely. I think that the secret is that we're trying to use a different product through the menu, a lot of vegetables that make it different, you know, one dish from the other. And at the same time, we try to stay authentic Italian.
A fresh take on old world taste, no doubt inspired by Luca's hometown, Torino, Italy.
The passion for cooking was born when I was grown enough where I was seeing my family cooking a lot at home and interacting a lot with family and friends, hosting all the time.
Those family meals inspired Luca to pursue a culinary career, working his way up from dishwasher to line cook.
I started from the very beginning, peeling potatoes, you know, and vegetables.
And ultimately to executive chef, eventually landing in San Antonio, where Luca and his wife have adopted a few hairy kids.
Finally, when I set up here, I was like, now I'm gonna start, growing my pack. I always been in love with dogs, and now we get 5.
Luca is the leader of the pack upstairs at Silo 2, where world-class cuisine takes center stage, starring super fresh seafood flown in from Hawaii and mouth-watering prime steaks, top tier with grilled Maine lobster on a bed of farm-fresh sautéed veggies.
We offering like a contemporary American menu, great seafood, great steak offering, and beautiful dessert that we've been carrying over the years, like the coconut pie.
I got a ravioli lesson from the master, starting with the dough, made with 4 simple ingredients: eggs, olive oil, flour, and salt.
And with the rolling pin, you want to just create like a sort of rectangular shape.
You wanting me to do this?
Yeah, it's very easy.
Luca folds the sides in to create a straight edge and runs it through the pasta press, over and over and over until it reaches the right thinness.
And what do you call this?
This is like a pasta sheeter.
Seeing if I can trip you up.
Oh gosh, I know. We want to push it down a little bit and make space for the filling. And at the same time, we try to anchor the dough to the edges of the ravioli.
We filled it with lobster. One more roll, and we've got ravioli. Look at that.
You can separate them and toss them in boiling water. They're going to be cooked in 5 minutes and ready to go on your sauce.
Simple, fresh, and delicious. Just the way Chef Luca wants every meal to be, whether you nibble at Nosh or dine in style up at Silo.
Food brings us all together.
Absolutely.
Food, a good glass of wine, we're there.
Salud.
Chef Luca is such an awesome guy. Coming up, talk about a shot of energy. Asian fusion kicked up a notch from this talented, fun chef. I kind of get it now.
Scary good.
But next, the cheesy Tater Tot Casserole and award-winning barbecue that's turning heads in the Hill Country. We'll save you a seat at our table when we come right back. Good things come from Cisco. Welcome back. You're in for a treat. An award-winning pitmaster shares his secrets for his juicy, tender brisket and a recipe for his famous cheesy Tater Tot Casserole. It's all good barbecue here. Such a simple process. Cooking meat with fire. But any true barbecue lover knows a lot of skill and a ton of finesse are required to create really good barbecue, like fork tender briskets and lip-smacking ribs. You'll find both at It's All Good Barbecue in Spicewood.
This is really, really good barbecue.
Melt in your mouth delicious, those tender slices of brisket, smoked overnight with beautiful bark and signature smoke ring, partnered with hearty homemade potato salad and Spicewood-style barbecue beans.
Nice, tender, cooked perfectly.
I had a rib, I had pulled pork, I had the brisket, and it was very good though.
The barbecue you'll eat here wins awards, big-time awards.
Now, you're not going to tell my cardiologist that I'm here, are you?
It's All Good Barbecue is a small, simple spot in the Hill Country, a place that can boast big time about being a barbecue boss.
It's delicious.
The Pedernales sausage is porky perfection, spicy and smoked just right. A trio of true barbecue aficionados came together to create It's All Good Barbecue. They regularly compete, and as you can see, they win. Co-owner Dan Harrington, a.k.a. the Rib King, jumped at the unexpected chance to find a job he loved.
I was recruited by an old man at a bar one night that I was managing. And,
True story?
A true story. And one day he just, out of the blue, he goes, Dan, you ever thought about owning your own barbecue restaurant?
So at 27 years old, Dan bought his first restaurant and started competing at barbecue events. He became friends with 2 fellow competitors, and they decided their award-winning barbecue was so good, they opened It's All Good Barbecue.
I never got into it so much until I was invested into it, and now I can't stop.
He says winning that first prize for first place reeled him in.
I went through ribs and I didn't place, which was heartbreaking for a Rib King. So we got down to the very last thing, which is your brisket. And that's what everyone judges you on, is your brisket. And we got down to first place and my ticket was called. And I lost.
Wow.
I lost. It's like winning the lottery. You won first place in brisket. That is an achievement in Texas barbecue. And I've been hooked ever since.
Some secrets he'll share. Some, well, he won't.
And you have a secret rub?
Oh yeah, we definitely have a secret rub. You can't have that one.
Okay, so we're not getting that one. I didn't think we would.
For example, It's All Good Barbecue does wrap its brisket in foil right after it comes out of the smoker to keep the bark moist.
It's all about experience. You've got to learn the touch and the feel.
The goal? The truffle shuffle.
That's when everybody knows good. You can jiggle it like that.
And when it comes to tender ribs?
And that's called a C test. If they're done, you can hold them down and they're gonna make a C for you. If you're getting that small little split up here, that's whenever you know that baby's ready to go. That meat, whenever you bite into it.
Since it's all good here, you don't want to miss the sides, like the 3-cheese mac and cheese made with cheddar, easy melt, and smoked Gouda. There's a delicious creamed corn and a tangy coleslaw with just the right amount of pucker. My favorite, the stuffed jalapenos.
Today we're gonna be stuffing them with a little bit of brisket and cream cheese.
An oyster knife quickly removes the seeds and ribs. Dan mixes the cream cheese and brisket together by hand.
You want to cap off your end so that stuffing doesn't come out.
There's a little knack to this.
An hour in the smoker.
Whoa!
The most popular side is the Tater Tot Casserole.
Always the Tater Tot Casserole, that's my favorite thing here.
This casserole combines cream of chicken soup, lots of butter, sour cream, and a hearty helping of cheddar cheese.
I like to get dirty with it.
Okay.
Let's get our hands dirty.
Oh man, get rid of your carb diet. It is good.
Oh yeah.
It's all good, just like the name says.
We are cooking for the holidays in my kitchen, and I'm so excited to welcome HEB's culinary director, chef extraordinaire, Scott Tompkins. And we're doing a fun dish, something you can do with the kids, and it's a great party item too, right?
Yes, it is. And the great thing about it is it's completely customizable. So this will work really, really good. Typically, crunch cakes are made with ice cream, but it's like, I'm just one of those weird people that's not like an ice cream cake fan.
They melt so fast.
They do, yeah, and it's hard to kind of keep them out at a party. So this is a very stable cream here, and all we've done is taken 2 parts of mascarpone cheese with 1 part of heavy whipping cream, creamed it together, added, of course, powdered sugar, vanilla bean, and the great thing about this is we've added orange zest to it to kind of make it a creamsicle to go along with the crunch part of our
For the cookies. It's
That's
super
exactly right.
easy. I'll have the entire recipe online, but you're going to show us the techniques we need to know, right?
Well, first you'll need this. We're going to arm you with this so you can make the crunch in the crunch cake.
Okay.
So we're just using these. It's called brownie brittle. So we're going to use 2 different styles. That's a dark, like chocolate chip style.
Yeah.
It's kind of cathartic, right? Like you're
It's been a stressful week, Scott.
That's right. And we're going to use the toffee for the top. So we've got kind of a 2-layer crumb. So I'm going to spray our pan here. Now you don't have to do it in muffin pans, but this is kind of, like you said, great for the holidays to kind of like get the kids involved and do whatever. So we just kind of grease that. They're going to go in the freezer for about a half an hour once we're done.
Okay. We're just kind of literally making a crust, a base for the crust.
So then all I do is just come back behind you, and you just want to push the cream like kind of into the crumbs so they kind of like absorb that bottom crust here.
Gotcha. And it
you
keeps
just
it
kinda-
layered. They don't run together.
Exactly, yeah. You just top them with the brittle. You don't have to use these. You can use Oreos, Famous Amos. I mean,
Whatever
your
you
granola,
want.
Whatever you want to be your crunch on top of that.
Yeah, Oreos would be good too.
Oreos is good.
This was your recipe.
It is.
You developed
yeah.
it, right?
Fun, easy, yeah, absolutely.
Something everybody will love.
Well,
Oh, that's good.
it's like that ding dong. Has that like that old Hostess.
Oh, that is fun. We've got the entire recipe, crumbs and all, at goodtaste.tv. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you.
My fun wine finds of the week are coming up. But first, a one-of-a-kind Japanese gastropub in Houston, where delicious, eye-popping small plates pair perfectly with a shot of Japanese whiskey. I kind of get it now.
Scary good.
We'll keep your seat at the table. Good Taste will be right back.
Good Taste with Tanji is brought to you in part by HEB.
Hang up your 9 to 5 and head to Izakaya,
A little more rock and roll, a little more fun.
a Japanese gastropub like no other in Houston's trendy Midtown.
It's really exciting. Everything has a lot of flavor and spice to it.
Lots to take in here, well before you taste the eye-popping, delicious food.
I like the inside. It's a good atmosphere.
Look around, there's a million things to look at.
Almost as popular as this chef and the food, the dramatic, contemporary Japanese murals painted by a local tattoo artist.
Now they've become part of like the Houston scene now. We actually have people that walk in here just to take pictures of the murals.
There's also a polished wood grain raw bar crafted from a single tree trunk. Even the tabletops have a story.
For this one, this is a 109-year-old tree from the Heights.
Izakaya is big on personality all around. Chef Jean-Philippe Gaston was born in France but traveled the world. As a result, his creative, small, shareable plates are infused with a global vibe.
I like how open it is and a good variety of food with some new kind of trendier items.
It's just a fun place to be in. And you get a lot of little different things. You have a raw bar, you have a sit-down area, you have a place where you can stand and just hover. You have patios, you have all kinds of stuff that make it really accessible to everybody to just come have a drink and enjoy the good time.
This surfer guy turned karaoke performer.
What do you sing?
Oh man, they have a pretty bad range. So,
Give us
from
a little
Sublime,
sample.
no.
Is an incredibly talented chef who makes any visit to Izakaya that much more fun.
Do you play in the kitchen? Do you have fun with it?
We do. I'm pretty goofy. I'm pretty strict as well because of my background, and I tend to get angry and yell a lot, but only because of love, I like to say.
And they love him right back. Izakaya is adorned with little tchotchkes, tokens of affection that his customers and his employees routinely give him.
People brought me little knickknacks here and there, and I ended up putting them everywhere so they could see them when they came back.
Perhaps his thank you to them is best reflected in the eclectic dishes he sends out from this kitchen. Like the braised, then grilled Portuguese octopus, drizzled with a zesty yuzu kosho vinaigrette, topped with chella cherry pepper and micro cilantro greens. Or the sizzling yakisoba with pan-seared noodles, chicken, and fresh veggies, all soaked in a sweet and tangy yakisoba sauce, then garnished with bonito flakes and a plump 62-degree egg. Cooked to perfection. One of the house favorites, grilled Mexican street corn rolled in yuzu kosho mayo, seasoned with a zesty mix of togarachi and Tajín spices, then rolled again in a trio of Parmesan, Gouda, and Gruyere cheeses. One of Chef Philippe's favorites is a dry ramen featuring a garlic cream sauce made even richer with a touch of brandy-cured foie gras.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's super aromatic. If you don't like garlic, don't eat this dish.
The chef starts off with sautéed chicken thighs.
It's a little hot in the kitchen, so.
A little.
Then come the mushrooms. To that garlic cream base, he adds a touch of a very concentrated broth for umami. Then the noodles.
Not really a diet-friendly dish, is it?
Oh no. It wouldn't be fun.
It wouldn't be fun. You're absolutely right.
A sprinkle of sesame seeds, and it's done.
Oh, whoa. That is amazing. So good, you want to lick the spoon.
This chef not only has a passion for fantastic food, Japanese whiskeys get his attention too. Izakaya boasts an extensive collection, offering 9 different whiskey flights. Sampling is an adventure.
Sure. Yeah. More.
That's nice, yeah.
Even nicer, the even older Yamazaki.
That was really
I kind of get it now.
like, scary good.
You'll be inspired to raise a glass at Izakaya too.
I love Japanese restaurants, so this place was really cool.
We'll be back.
Time for my wine finds of the week, and today we're talking dessert wines. These wines go great with cookies, pies, cakes, or their dessert all by themselves. At first, I'm starting with a Chardonnay, but this is a very fruit-forward Chardonnay. It's called Lost Maples, and yes, Texas wine fans, this is a Texas wine. The Chardonnay comes from the Vanderpool area. Very fruit-forward, bright flavors of apples and pears, and it's only $7.98 a bottle. Okay, moving on to something fun and effervescent. This is the Prima Masso Pink Moscato. This effervescent wine has vibrant flavors of cherries, strawberries. It's very low alcohol, so it makes it a wonderful party wine. It's a crowd pleaser at about $12 a bottle. Okay, another one your friends are going to love, and it really could be dessert all by itself. This is the Cupcake Sparkling Red. Everyone loves the cupcake wines. They're so popular. Well, this one is no different. It comes from northern Italy, a region known for its sparklings. It's bright, bubbly, tons of bean cherries on the palate. It's priced at about $13 a bottle. As always, I found all my wines at H-E-B. Need a little downtime? When we come back, we'll tell you how you could win a relaxing weekend at the beautiful Houstonian Hotel. How about a weekend away? This could be your chance, complete with spa treatments. Head to Goodtaste TV right now and sign up for a chance to win a luxurious weekend at the Houstonian. Follow us on Facebook at Goodtaste with Tanji and on Twitter and Instagram at Tanji Patton. And as always, if you missed any of this week's show, you can catch it online at goodtaste.tv. Sign up for our newsletter. That's all our time for this week. Thanks so much for joining us. Cheers to good taste.